Liberty Nation with Tim Donner.
We just talked about the origins and full implications of wokeness with Jeff Charles, but now it's time to strip the woke belief system of its public virtue signaling and get down to the bare bones of what they actually believe. Now, this is not a political system where a party wants certain things but can only get some of them because of those pesky voters. This is a belief system of a small minority which has metastasized seamlessly to the broader public, meaning no compromise is necessary with the elite media doing its bidding. So wokeness is increasingly being imposed upon normal, unwitting people who just want to judge other people by the actual content of their character, but can no longer see their way clear to do so in a world of woke where every single word is evaluated for its potential racist, white supremacist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, xenophobic implications. So it's actually instructive to understand what full-strength wokeness means, the, shall we say, far-reaching nature of what fully woke people believe. Now, it's not easy to summarize just how extreme this belief system is, but then I found this guy, Gad Saad, G-A-D-S-A-A-D, psychologist and author of the grimly titled book, The Parasitic Mind. In it, he details the full breadth and depth of the woke culture in precious few words, a top 20 list. Now, we covered it in small pieces on the show over the last 4 weeks, but now I want to provide the entire list presented by Mr. Saad as evidence that the American culture is descending into what he calls the abyss of ultimate lunacy. So here we go. Number 1, it is now racist for a white person to translate the work of a black person. Number 2, it is now homophobic for a straight actor to play a gay character. Number 3, it's now racist for a white therapist to treat a black client because the cross-cultural dissonance would make it impossible for any white person, of course. Number 4, it is now racist to have advanced high school programs. Because that means some people would be hurt and degraded by not being selected for the advanced program. See? Number 5, it is now transphobic for biological females to reject having to compete against trans women, i.e. biological males. Even though they compete in an environment the equivalent of starting every at-bat in baseball with 2 strikes against them and have not even a faint hope of achieving a comparable level of strength. Number 6, it is now Islamophobic to criticize any tenets of Islam, no matter how extreme or threatening. Number 7, it is now science denialism to question the ongoing COVID lockdowns. Just shut up and follow orders. Number 8, it is now science denialism to question any tenet stemming from climate change alarmists. The debate is over. It's settled science. Shut up and listen. It is now what Dr. Saad calls epistemological bigotry to support the scientific method as the means by which you adjudicate these scientific hypotheses. In plain language, that means ignore the science. Though I did think that that's what the woke folks say conservatives do. Whatever. Number 10, it is now racist to promote the ethos of individual dignity over collectivist identity politics. You're no longer an individual, but either an oppressor or victim of oppression. Number 11, it is now racist to criticize a noble person of color, be it a famous athlete or celebrity, because, of course, you couldn't possibly begin to understand the depth of the struggle if you're white, and therefore should just, here we go again, shut up. Number 12, It is now transphobic to posit that only women menstruate. Again, with that pesky science. Number 13, it is now racist to publicly proclaim your support for wrong-think black individuals, such as Thomas Sowell or Larry Elder, because they're not real black people, not down with the cause. Number 14, it is now misogynist to note that women greatly outnumber men in universities. Oh, those pesky, unyielding statistics. Number 15, it is now sexist to publish scientific research that yields sex differences that are contrary to accepted politically correct orthodoxy. Of course, we can't have men and women being different. Number 16, it's now racist to point to FBI murder statistics broken down by interracial markers of victim and perpetrator, because you wouldn't approve of these particular facts showing black on white crime dramatically higher than white on black crime. Number 17, it is now racist to openly support national borders, because who are we to say who gets to live among us? Number 18, it is now racist to seek to curb immigration from countries that espouse values that are deeply hateful and anti-liberty. Number 19, it is now racist to request that job offers be based on the merits of an individual's dossier rather than on the use of immutable traits, i.e., your color and gender. And we save the best for last, this one which proves once and for all the full-on depravity of the woke belief system. Number 20, it is now racist to argue that mathematics yields right and wrong answers, because that might damage our self-esteem, already so devastated from either the guilt of our whiteness or the victimhood of our non-whiteness.
Hi, I'm Lisa K. Donner, along with Mark Angelides, Sarah Cowgill, Tim Donner, and Scott Cosenza, and this is Liberty Nation.
Now let's take a look at the LibertyNation.com electoral leaderboard. It's still 238 for Joe Biden.
What if stories and legends can offer us the key to unraveling the hottest political issues of the day and apply their lessons to understanding the chaos of modern politics?
Impeach 45!
Only where freedom of speech is honored can people who look, sound, or think differently be truly free.
If you're discussing something that's difficult, the probability that you're not going to offend each other is zero.
President-elect of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
Donald J. Trump is now president.
With one click, Liberty Nation delivers tomorrow's news.
And remember, liberty.
Today.
All the time and everywhere.
LibertyNation.com.